MLS releasing their 2022 schedule. Also out, the odds for next year's MLS Cup. There you see the co-favorites, LAFC, New England Revolution, and Seattle Sounders. Let's start with those odds for LAFC, Herc, at plus 700. Would you bet on LAFC to win it all?
No, I like keeping my money. Wait, who's making these odds? I know people in Las Vegas. Where are they getting their info from? This is crazy to me. One, Bob is gone. Bob Bradley, the guy who made them a premier franchise in Major League Soccer, he's gone, okay? There is no coach in place, and yet they're still making roster moves. Tristan Blackman, he's gone. Trajuri Shouty, he's in. Eduard Atuesta, the best player probably in the last 2 years, no longer. He's going to the Brazilian Brasileiro Futebol, if you will. So who's making these decisions? I mean, I don't know how anybody can categorize him as one of the favorites. Off of what? Based on who? Hey, Carlos Vela has been playing his best football lately, and that's why you want to put him at plus 700 with the Seattle Sounders and the New England Revolution. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah. To the point you mentioned about the coach, The Athletic reporting that Renato Paiva is one of the names on the very short list. He's a Portuguese manager, spent a lot of time at Benfica working with their youth teams. He's won a title managing in Ecuador right now. He's with Independiente del Valle in Ecuador. So, yeah, I mean, we don't really even know who their coach is going to be, Herc. And really, remember that contract extension with Carlos Vela is only what? Till the summer?
We
don't really even know if Carlos Vela is going to be there for MLS Cup. It seems like a long shot.
Eduard Atuesta. Eduard Atuesta is a huge loss.
So plus 700 there, the odds for LAFC. You don't like those, Herc. So why don't you find then from that board a good value? What do you like from the MLS Cup odds for 2022?
Wait, a good value? Safe bet is the Seattle Sounders at plus 700.
Ah, here we go again. Sounders TV.
What do you mean Sounders TV? This is the premier dynasty in Major League Soccer. Since their existence, they've been no lower than 4th in the West. By my count, 7 of those 13 years, they've been in the top 3 of the West. And also, by the way, 4 of the last 6 years, they've made the final. I'm banking on consistency, baby. That's smart money right there. Join me on the money train. But if you want good value, if you want just to throw a little dart, I don't mind this little flyer. Philly Union at plus 1,600. Yes, please. Where do I fill in that bet? Jim Curtin's one of the best coaches in Major League Soccer. The Philadelphia Union are a team that develops players, good players, direct pipeline to the academy, good little sprinkling of veteran presence, all of a sudden a great goalkeeper, I shouldn't say all of a sudden, a great goalkeeper, and something tells me that ownership is going to invest finally in that final third. They've been knocking on the door, knocking on that MLS Cup door the last 2 seasons. This could be the season. And at plus 1,600, yeah, I'll wet my beak.
Okay. So you're going to get the differences in our personalities here. Herc's safe bet is plus 700. His flyer is plus 1,600. My safe bet is plus 1,600. I'm going with Atlanta United, Herc. I did think it was a very good value at plus 1,600, right? You got Gonzalo Pineda, who's now going to have a full preseason, full year to have worked with this team. We know they're investing big bucks. Thiago Almada, the $16 million man that they're bringing up from Argentina. So I like Atlanta United, and maybe I don't see a clear dominant force in the East. I know New England's coming off a good year, but for them to be messed with. So I like plus 1,600. But my flyer, Herc, take a look at these 3 teams that are all at plus 2,500, because I think either of these 3 is a real nice value. Portland, Nashville, or Orlando, all plus 2,500. Portland at plus 2,500? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, Portland's a head scratcher, but they were like plus 2,000 last year when your boy picked them to get to win MLS Cup. They didn't win it, but they got to it. Just a little humble brag there.
Yeah.
Your boy also picked, once the playoffs started, New York City FC to make it to the final. They also made it there. Neither here nor there. I'm sorry, what were we talking about? I lost my train of thought.
Your revisionist history here on Book It, and you only remembering where you've won. I was just saying my favorite good value bets were Portland, Nashville, and Orlando.